Hi everyone. First of all, I want to thank you for coming out yesterday for our first installment in our webinar series, 5 Steps to Becoming Globally Competitive. Now, this was a really interesting conversation because we dealt with the strategy. And before I continue, I want to thank Makeda Antoine Cambridge for sharing of her expertise and her time with us yesterday. It was a really nice conversation where we discussed strategy and the importance of strategy in digital transformation. Now, there were 5 salient points that I want to highlight that we discussed yesterday, to help our business community in terms of how they actually pursue digital transformation and what is the role that strategy would play in that. So the first thing is digital transformation is about leadership. All right, it's not about technology, it's about leadership and how you're going to utilize technology to create that advantage. So that's the first thing. Then the second point is digital transformation is a strategy utilizing technology to create that competitive advantage, right? So the technology is not the main factor here. The strategy is the main factor. The strategy is the important part of this whole transformational process. If we don't have an effective strategy, then we would not have a good transformational process, because the whole thing is digital transformation is to transform your business, but the vehicle is technology. So the technology is just a small part of it. The strategy is the biggest part of that process. Then understanding your future state. As the leadership or the leaders of your organization, you must understand your future state. You must understand where you want to be in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Understand what experience you want your customers to have. And then you work backwards, you re-engineer that process, but you have to understand your future state. And then finally, get your employees involved. Digital transformation cannot happen with just management or the board. It happens with a holistic view of the company. So get your employees involved in initial stages. Get them involved in teams. Let them understand that they are part of a system, and we are creating a system based on the strategy that we have to boost efficiency, to boost productivity, to boost customer satisfaction, to make your job a little easier, to help you to have statistics to analyze what's happening. So that in itself will remove the fear. But the strategy is the important part, and that's what I want us to understand. The strategy is important, and we have to spend time on the strategy. The strategy is what is going to create the differentiator. Technology is just the vehicle we're going to utilize to enable that strategy. Thank you, guys.